Welcome back. All right, more news to talk about. So what I've done is I pre-recorded the history video. I was going to have that go live tonight. Instead, I have opted to delay that to tomorrow morning. So when I say welcome back in that video tomorrow morning, I actually made it this afternoon. Anyways, the Vancouver Canucks. So apparently we may get some clarity on Thatcher Demko tomorrow. He will be addressing the press. And if the reports are correct, he's just going to have to go through this process and he may have to learn to live with the injury that he's been dealing with. So we'll see what he says tomorrow, but that's been what's out there, and we'll see how accurate that all is and all of that soon enough. Solovyov, restricted free agent for the Calgary Flames, has signed a 2-year extension. Year one, we'll pay him $775,000 at the NHL level, $125,000 in the AHL, and there's a guaranteed salary of $150,000 American. So in the event that he plays the whole season in the AHL, he gets that $25,000 bump at the end of the year. Year two is a one-way deal at $775,000. He's a good depth defenseman. We'll see how many games he gets into with Calgary this year, be it with the Flames or with the Wranglers, I guess. But yeah, so you need to have depth, and we have that there. For the Anaheim Ducks, Pavel Mintyukov has a lower body injury that's day-to-day. It's always interesting to me when we start training camp how many players are still hurt or dealing with injuries they suffered over the summer or training to get ready for training camp. So Mintyukov being out, minorly concerning. Again, it's just day-to-day. We'll see how things progress from there. But Anaheim needs him in the lineup this season, and they need him to take that next step. He's a very talented defenseman, so we'll see how things go. Arturi Lehkonen. So I talked about Lehkonen in a video where I was talking about, guys who could make or break you in your fantasy. And Lehkonen dealing with a shoulder injury. He is not a full participant at training camp, and he won't be playing in preseason games either. So one thing I said with Lehkonen was he's got to stay healthy. Hopefully he's ready to go for the start of the regular season. And of course, you're still looking at a team that Landeskog doesn't have any kind of timeline on when he might return. And we don't know when Nichushkin's suspension is up, how that's going to work with him with the Avs. And does he just return to the team right away? What's going to happen there? It'll be very interesting to see. But Colorado, one of those teams to watch this season. Alex Chiasson is in training camp with the Detroit Red Wings on a professional tryout. I've always felt bad for Chiasson. He gives you an honest effort every game. But he has had to fight his way through PTOs for contracts. He's successfully done it twice. Twice that I can remember. So he's going for a third try here in Detroit. And he's a decent depth forward. I think they could do worse. So he probably gets a 2-way contract if he signs with Detroit. Probably plays a lot of the season in Grand Rapids, but nothing wrong with that. Oscar Sundqvist dealing with the knee issue. He is not expected to participate in camp, but he should be ready for the start of the season. So again, when you're looking at a player like Sundqvist, bottom six forward, how healthy will he be come opening night? Does he end up in the lineup right away? Do they hold him out, make him a healthy scratch for a bit until he's ready to go? We'll see. But Sundqvist is not going to be a participant at training camp. Tampa Bay news, Eyssimont, lower body injury, is out till mid-October. Keep in mind that the regular season starts on the 8th for most of the NHL, and so Eyssimont shouldn't miss that much time for Tampa Bay. And again, it's a bottom six forward, so Tampa Bay, a team used to dealing with, having to dip into the depth chart. They usually have great success with their depth chart, bringing guys up from the minors that we may never have heard of and play pretty darn well. So good coaching, good scouting definitely works well for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ottawa, of course, the building that's supposed to be getting built in Ottawa soon. We're looking at LeBreton Flats. The dealings between the Ottawa Senators / Michael Landlauer and NCC are ongoing. And clearly they want to get a deal done. It doesn't sound like they're that far apart on getting a deal for a new arena and whatever other district stuff's going to go up there, because it's never just going to be a new arena. But the deadline is on Friday. Now, the deadline could get pushed back, but reportedly, Bruce Garriock saying that neither side wants to see the deadline get pushed back, that they want to get this done by Friday and have a path going forward. Trying to get this building put up in LeBreton Flats has been going on for years, so I would be very happy to see a positive resolution to this storyline for the Ottawa Senators, for their fans, of course, for the players and everybody. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think the building in LeBreton Flats could end up looking like? Do you think they get it done? And if they don't, what happens then? Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.